What is up, everybody? Welcome back to my channel. My name is Erin Bees. I'm a wife, a mom, a military veteran, a certified personal trainer, and I spent 13 and a half years in multi-level marketing, healed my way out, and now I'm using all of my social media platforms to educate and raise awareness around the dangers of multi-level marketing companies and the tactics used by their reps. If you're brand new to my channel, welcome. I'm so glad that you are here, and I hope that by the end of this video, you will have clicked that subscribe button and maybe dropped some comments and given me a thumbs up. I've been having a lot of fun on Instagram and also on TikTok. I've been pretty consistent about uploading TikTok videos. So if you want to follow me there, it's Beast Mode LV, like my last name, B-I-E-S. And yeah, you can follow me on Instagram as well. I'd love to have you on either of those platforms. All right, so today I want to give a thank you to the person that sent this video to me. I appreciate you so much. This is Brandon Stevens. If you've never heard of him, he was a part of Q Sciences. He was in the top, and in my opinion, more than likely was getting some sort of special deals. Again, that's my opinion. I'm not stating that to be true. And all of a sudden, he resigned from Q Sciences, which, by the way, Q Sciences, are you okay? Are you still around? Jake and Sarah Spencer, are y'all good? I should do an update video on them, although they've been very, very quiet. So if you have any information that you'd like to share, let me know. Anyways, back to Brandon Stevens. So he resigned and then joined Life Activated Brands with Melissa Collins. Yeah. How you're feeling? Same. So this is, I don't know if this is a training video. I have watched it, but it's been a while since I've watched it. Extremely manipulative, in my opinion. But y'all let me know what you think in the comments. I appreciate all comments. I am trying to catch up on responding to everybody. I appreciate the time that you guys take watching the video, because you could be doing anything and you're here. And I just want you guys to know that I appreciate that. Without further ado, let's get to today's video and Brandon Stevens with Life Activated Brands.
What's up? What's up? Happy beginning of the month. We're going to wait a little bit, let a few people jump on. I didn't make an announcement, let anybody know that I am going live, but I decided to jump in here and go live just because a few little birdies told me I needed to jump in here, so I'm going to jump in here.
This is so professional. Right off the bat, so professional, Brandon. Bravo. By the way, that's sarcasm. Yeah.
Oh, man. Exciting times, exciting times. I'm going to give it a little bit longer, make sure I'm in the right group. I know sometimes I tend to jump in the wrong groups. So I'm going to...
I mean, how many groups do you have? It can't be that hard. You probably have a customer group, you probably have a company group, and you probably have a team group. It's not that hard, Brandon.
Wait until maybe we have a few people jump in. I'll give it about a minute or two, and then we'll get this party started. So I see Melissa Collins jumping on. Melissa, am I in the right group? I just want to make sure. Give me a thumbs up. Give me a little small little comment. Just want to make sure everybody can hear me okay. So she said, hey. Okay, perfect. I know this is unannounced, guys, so I know we might not have that many people jump on. So if you're watching the replay, type in replay. If you're live, just type live. We're going to get this party spot. Okay, sweet. She can hear me okay. Perfect. Morning, Tara. Good morning, Melissa. Man, exciting times right now. But I think we need to, I want to touch on a few bulletins, and then I want to talk about the beginning of the month, end of the month type scenarios, because we had a big push at the end of the month of last month. And what's super exciting is we're already having a huge push again. And so yesterday's sales were up, today's sales are up from last month. So it's super exciting right now. I have the same trauma. I'm like, gosh. But
I can very easily tell he has no notes and that this is just a push to get more sales. And in my opinion, based on my experience, a lot of those sales comes from the distributors in the company. Oh, Brandon, maybe organize before you do a company training or whatever this is. Maybe jot some things down, even some bullet points or something. Maybe do a little research and make sure you're going live where you should be in the right group or whatnot. You know, like, just plan ahead a little bit, just a little bit. That's all I'm asking, you know?
What's super exciting right now is the fact that some people delay their push into the end of the month. Good morning, Jennifer. They delay their sales to the end of the month, and it's stressful. Like, we need to push the sales at the beginning of the month so it's easier to hit our goals at the end of the month. So as you're pushing hard at the end of the month, we need to push hard at the beginning of the month. Like, pick up where you left off at the end of the month and keep it going. So
Oh, okay. So just keep working 24/7. Got it.
The beginning of the month, the spillover is so huge. Banking your volume, making sure you're qualified in your first 7 days. That's so huge, guys. So let's make sure we start up the month strong. It's super exciting. I want to give a shout out to a few individuals real quick before I go into some of the things that I want to talk about. That's really starting the month off strong. That's really taking off very aggressive and leading by example. And that's what's exciting to see. Top personal sales already for this month. Robbie Page. She just got started with this literally 24 hours ago, and she's top personal sales. Tracy Torno, Tanya Blair, Sarah Siemens, and Wade Kozart. Wade Kozart, oh sweet, he's right here in my local town. Super congratulations, sir.
Super congratulations. Do these people just try to put in as many adjectives as they can to make it sound more exciting? Is that part of the overhyping? Because I just find that so odd.
Top IBO rollers, Robbie Page again, Tracy Torno. We got Quit Nguyen. Oh, congratulations, sir. Amy Damon from New Zealand, or yes, New Zealand. Well, she's from Australia, but she's a Kiwi, so she's pretty much New Zealand. And Tanya Blair, top customer enrollers, Tracy, of course. Congratulations, Tracy. Keep crushing it. Robbie Page, again, been in the business for 24 hours. She's on 3 of the boards.
Been in the business for 24 hours. Now, why does the name Robbie Page sound familiar to me? Does that name sound familiar to you? Because it definitely does to me. I'm not really sure why, but I'd venture to say that Robbie probably has been in other MLMs, and if she or they, I think she, I'm not sure, but I'll just say they. If they are coming from another MLM company, chances are that they're probably bringing team members and customers if they had them from the previous company. So been in the business for 24 hours, and she's being recognized on, this was, I think, done on August 2nd by Brandon Stevens. That's somebody that's recruiting people from something previously, in my opinion. Y'all let me know what you think in the comments.
Natalie Martinez, Juan, I don't know how to say that last name, Lachio, I don't know how to say it, I'm so sorry. And Amy Slurp. We have top leader builders, Lauren Granado and Laura Sabby. Congratulations, guys. What's up, Darren? It's good to see you, sir. So exciting times, guys. So make sure you get on that leaderboard. It's always good to see your team on that leaderboard. Make sure you're hitting.
Is this a team call or is this a company call? I'm not really sure.
Super affiliate as fast as possible, guys. We have our super affiliate calls that we have every Monday night at 7:30, right after our action calls. So you want to make sure that you're qualified. That's special leadership training from our chief marketing officer and our CEO and myself to really go in depth on some of the team building things, and more not the hoorah type conversations, but more of the leadership type conversations. The things that you need to hear, not what you want to hear, to really build you up to where you want to be, where you can be a legend 500K, where you really can be top of the compensation plan. It's so huge to key in on everything that you qualified to attend.
Didn't he just say it wasn't going to be hoorah? Wasn't a bunch of, hype, but then he's like, it's going to build you up to what you need to be. You could hit these certain ranks. Also, I really want to look up what super affiliate is, what the requirements are in life activated brands. Now, I know it's been a while since I've talked about life activated brands and their compensation plan. Apparently, according to their compensation plan, you have 8 different ways to get paid. Now, how many do you guys think are based off of having a team and or recruiting? Drop it in the comments below. And it's actually 7. 7 of the 8, it appears that you get paid off of having a team and or recruiting. 1 is off of retail profits. If that's not a pyramid scheme with product, I don't know what is. Okay, super affiliate. You have to meet the minimum active requirement of 70 CV to accumulate volume. So CV, more than likely, is probably customer volume. Oh, commissionable volume, excuse me. This is volume that's created when an item is purchased that has a volume value attached to it, allowing commissions to be paid out to IBOs based on that value. I was incorrect. So that doesn't say whether it's coming from an actual customer or coming from the distributor that they refer to as IBOs in the company. So that's interesting. It says you have to have at least 2 customers. You have to have 1 affiliate. So 1 distributor. You have to recruit 1 person in order to meet this rank of super affiliate. that he was referring to. That seems to be the only requirements. Shocker. He's plugging this special call for leaders and having higher level conversations, essentially. They like to say that phrase as well. And in order to do that, you have to have at least 2 customers, at least 70 points in volume, and you have to recruit 1 person. So, yeah, apparently, according to this company, they think that that makes them leaders.
More importantly, if you're not there, it should eat you up to want to be there, to be in that conversation, to be in that room with the leaders that are actually at super affiliate or higher. So make sure you go get that done as soon as possible, okay? Ambassador 500 by the 7th. I know Melissa's giving away some like a hat. It's like a pink hat, like some other stuff too as well. It's different than last month. I know we did Baddie Crew hat. For people that hit Ambassador 500 at a certain time frame. We're going to do another incentive. If you hit Ambassador 500 by the 7th, you're going to get incentivized with some swag. So it's pretty cool. It's always important to get swag. As you notice, I'm swagged out. Lab shirt, lab hat. It's so crazy because you got to.
It is so crazy. This reminds me of when I was in the military, and when you join the military, this was my experience, your identity changes a little bit. You become kind of a different version of yourself, and it takes a little while to kind of balance being in the military and just being a regular person off duty, because you go through basic training and it becomes your whole personality, because that's, in my opinion, how it's designed to be. So there's this term, this phrase that we used to use when somebody in the military, you wear the uniform, and then off duty, you're also wearing all kinds of military clothing and different things like that. And it's called being ate up. Yeah. For those of you that are veterans or in the military, you probably have heard that phrase before and you know what I'm talking about. Let me know in the comments if you do. And that's what Brandon is looking like to me. He just looks like he's ate up, like everything about him is life activated brands. I'm going to wear the shirt. The shirt's not enough. So now I'm going to pair it with the hat. And, I'm just going to be a walking billboard. And anywhere I go, people are going to ask me, no, this is probably a walking billboard. Yes, but not in the way that I think he wants it to be. I bet people run from him like, oh God, what is this guy doing? What is this? I don't know. That's just my opinion. A little story time, but that's what it was like for me when I was in the military. We would see those people that everything off duty was the military, and we would refer to them as being ate up.
Live it. You gotta believe it. You gotta be it. And it's so crazy because every time I go out, people are like, what's lab? What's that? It's a conversation starter. You don't know how many times I've been able to sign up people just from wearing swag.
How many times, Brandon? If you're going to claim it, we want to know, how many times has that happened? I'll take things that never happened for 100, Alex. Thanks.
Are starting conversations because of swag. Like, it's so key. Like, I literally wear a life activated hat or shirt every day. And if you don't have swag, we need to get you some swag so you can start representing life activated brands, just because you gotta be sold out. You gotta be all in with lab. You gotta wear it every.
Did he say you gotta be sold out? Brandon. See, this is where having notes and being prepared would benefit you, because I don't think that phrase means what you think it means.
Every single day. My closet is just going to be lab stuff now. Life activated.
That's unfortunate.
I love it. It's amazing. But how do we get to Ambassador 500? How do we get there so we can get the swag and everything else? Well, the first rank in the compensation plan is affiliate. Okay. And to get to affiliate, you actually have to have 1 customer. Okay. And so for 1 customer, you can be any customer that can't use the promo code, but it has to be a customer that are getting started. Maybe it's detox tea, moringa, collagen, whatever it may be. Now, if it's over 100 CV, then that will actually qualify you to actually the next rank. That's affiliate plus, okay? But if not, if you don't get a customer order over 100, and then you have to have 2 customers, and that'll get you affiliate plus, okay? And that's the second rank. The 3rd rank is actually our super affiliates. That's how you qualify to get on our calls, okay? That's at every Monday night at 7:30. That's how you qualify to get that. So super affiliate is getting you 2 customers, then getting an ambassador as a customer, okay? So the first rank.
Was that a Freudian slip? 2 customers and 1 ambassador customer? Did y'all hear that? It's almost like the distributors are the customers. Brandon, Again, perfect example of why you should use some kind of notes.
You get a customer, that's our affiliate. Second rate is affiliate plus, that's you getting 2 customers. Our third rank is you bringing in a brand ambassador into the company and they acquire a customer. That's how you hit a super
Okay, there's the rest of the story.
affiliate. And by hitting super affiliate, you qualify for that call. So you want to make sure you get on that call. Make sure you triple rank up. It's so important when you first get started in a business is getting your 2 customers, going helping somebody get a customer. It's so key. But how do you hit Ambassador 500? Well, the next step is, okay, you got your 2 customers. You helped a new ambassador get a customer, and now we have to have 500 in sales volume in one leg and 500 sales in the other leg. That's how you hit Ambassador 500. And some people, maybe you're really close to it because maybe you banked your volume because you didn't hit Ambassador 500 last month. So it pays accumulatively. So you can bank your volume as long as you have 70 CV every single month. If you haven't hit it yet, but you had some little bit of volume come into your lesser leg, that volume banks and it rolls over. So it can help you hit Ambassador 500 even quicker. So make sure you have your 70 CV. Make sure you have it before the 7th because it is 5% cheaper if you actually have your Smart Safe set up at the beginning of the month and not the end of the month. So
Okay, so that 70 CV, it sounds like it can come from the distributor, which is a pay-to-play feature. So, hey, make sure that you're ordering 70 PV. Come on. Or CV, excuse me, not PV.
so key if you already set that else. So the biggest thing is too, I'm gonna try to tell people like my wife was, trying to give you a scenario. She has tons of chickens, she has a garden and everything else. And she was getting a little frustrated and stuff like that. And I did a comparison of kind of like network marketing. And I said,
I'm sorry. Your wife was having trouble with the chickens and her garden, and you thought the solution as her husband was to give her a network marketing example. Absolutely not. If I was having a hard time with something, let's say my plants or, my working out and my husband or Susan, my trainer, decided to say, listen, not that they ever would, but imagine if they were like, listen, Erin, in network marketing, things are going to be tough, but it's how you show up in those tough times. Can you even imagine? They would never. This dude is on a company call talking about his wife having trouble with the chickens and her garden. He's like, listen, I gave her a network marketing example because I am ate up.
don't waste your time chasing the butterflies. Okay. Mend your garden and the butterflies will come. And that's what I'm trying to tell some people. Some people are forcing the action. Some people are forcing production. Some people are forcing customers. You just got to stick to the daily workflow. You got to stick to the mission. Even when the mood has already left you, you got to stay laser focused, put your blinders on and have a mission statement while you're doing this. Like, I'm doing this for my family. I'm doing this for my kids. I'm doing this for my people. I'm giving hope to the people that gave me hope when I first got in this industry, to give the average person an opportunity to live above an average lifestyle like it did for me. That's what it's.
Now, Brandon, a couple questions, if I may. One, did you get any special deals from Melissa Collins when you decided to join Life Activated Brands from Q Sciences? And if you did, question number 2, did you tell your team that you were asking to come over with you, that you got a special deal, if you did, from Melissa Collins when you came over to Lab? I bet you didn't. I bet you didn't tell them about the special deal. 3, did you have volume placed under you immediately by Melissa Collins? Because allegedly she's done that before. Megan Dessart, talking to you. Talking to you, Meg. Because yeah, did you get some volume placed under you, a large quantity of volume placed under you to make you move up the ranks quickly? Like, look, if Brandon can do it, so can you. Melissa, are you giving that deal to everybody or just people that you know are going to bring in a lot of people from other companies? Because I think we know the answer to that, but yikes. Those are my 3 questions, Brandon. Feel free to respond.
Truly, really about. That's what drug me back to this industry. That's what's dragging a lot of people back to this industry.
What do you mean, drug you back to the industry? You never left. You resigned from Q Sciences and joined Lab. We all watched it. You never left. What are you talking about?
Is because it's a better way. Low risk with big return instead of big risk with low return. And you can actually ride.
It's actually the opposite. I love when they say things like this. Little risk, big return, instead of big risk, little return. It's actually a big risk, little return. How do we know that? Because of the statistics around multi-level marketing. Now, I would love to show you guys an income disclosure statement from life activated brands, but I do think that Melissa is intentionally not doing one. Yeah. Now, why would that be? She claims that this company is so different. She claims that, oh, this is, you guys are all doing network marketing wrong and da 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 da. We've seen all of that, right? Melissa, show us the numbers. Show us how different you are. I'm just trying to see something because I think you're full of it. Yeah, I think that you are a liar. Yeah. Anyways, I would love to be able to show you that what Brandon is saying is actually factually not correct based on the income disclosure statement from Lab, but they don't have one. So, but statistically, we know across multi-level marketing that the majority of people lose money or don't make any at all. And that's according to the Federal Trade Commission. So life activated brands, in my opinion, is not any different. They want you to think it's different, which is why Brandon is saying these kind of cliche phrases. It's a little risk, big reward versus little reward, huge risk. No, multi-level marketing is a huge risk. You are losing time, money, energy, potential memories with your family, money. That's a huge risk. Time is the one thing you can never get back.
Your nutritional stuff off on your taxes. There's so many great tax benefits that come along.
Are there any accountants in the house? If there are, can you answer that question? Are you able to write off purchasing supplements if you are in a multi-level marketing company and are a 1099 contracted worker? I would love to know if you feel comfortable sharing.
Along with having a home-based business that some people just don't understand. And the two things that most people are focusing on right now more than ever is living a healthier life and making extra cash. But I'm going to tell you something right now. Extra cash is great, but there's a lot of ways to make extra cash. Let's do something that nobody else is doing. Let's show people how to make big money. Let's show people how to make that gangster money.
I'm sorry, what? Please stop it. Why are you trying? Okay, let me back up. I think he's just saying that because he's trying to sound cool. It's not cool. Stop it. It's not cute. I don't like it.
Show people how to make $50,000 a month money. See, the conversations change. See, like in the early 2000s to 2010, you see me, I'm starting to get a little heated up because this is what fires me up. It used to be Lamborghinis and Ferraris and mansions and stuff like that. And that stuff attracted people. The dream, casting the dream and showing people what's possible.
Yeah, we call that lifestyle claims, and it's not backed up by the statistics within multi-level marketing, which includes income disclosure statements from companies that have them. That's a lifestyle claim. So he's basically saying, in my opinion, oh, well, I used to be able to post this stuff and people would come flocking because they also wanted that lifestyle. But the majority of people in these companies are never going to have that lifestyle. And in fact, that person let's say that they do have that lifestyle, it's because of the people in their downline ordering the products. And maybe some of them have customers and have recruited other people. That funds those lifestyles. Not ethical.
Really got people excited. But then it made a shift where it came to say, hey, how can I offset some of the costs in your household? How can I substitute your car payment or truck payment or mortgage payment? That's what it became to over the last decade. And now I feel like there's so many side gigs out there. The competition has gotten more realer, where you got Uber Eats, Uber Lifts, you got all this other stuff that's out there right now. But what separates us from them? Yes, we can make extra cash. Yes, we can make $500 a month. Yes, we can make $1,000 a month. But one thing that we can do that other side gigs can't do? Make gangster money.
Oh my God, that is so gross. Stop saying that. Does anybody else think it's really interesting that he came from Q Science, a company that was around or has been around for 10 plus years, that didn't have an income disclosure statement, to Life Activated Brands that also has no income disclosure statement? So these claims that he's saying, not only can he not back it up, but we know that it's not true based on these statistics around multi-level marketing.
There's people that are going to be making money in this industry that you can't make in them side gigs. I'm telling you right now because I'm living proof. And there's people in this company that's living proof too as well. Like, are you fired up to be a trailblazer? Like, I saw literally Ashley South, Ambassador 1K, in literally like 4 hours of being in day one. There's no
Yeah. Didn't Ashley South come from another company? She was in another company, brought team members, brought customers, right? If she had any. Right. You're just proving me right, Brandon.
So I need to look to see where she's at today. Like, she's crushing it. She's killing it. That's what it's truly, really about, guys. Are you being a trailblazer? Are you setting the tone? Are you setting the bar low and losing all the winners? Are you setting the bar high and losing all the losers? Like, let's make people believe they can achieve things they never could even achieve in life. Like, who are you surrounding yourself around to make you think so small? Like, you were put on this earth to be great.
Okay, now we've reached the part of his training where he's going to speak in Pinterest quotes. I have never seen this before, ever.
Go be great. And for the people that have kids out there, man, you should want your kids to be proud of you. My kids look at me like, dang, Dad, you're constantly working. Dang, Dad, you're constantly like always excited and smiling and positive. That's what it's about, being the proper leader for my kids.
I highly doubt he is always smiling and positive when the camera isn't rolling. I don't believe that for a second. This is somebody that was close to Jake Spencer, who, in my opinion, has that anger just bubbling under the surface like Ray Higdon, and it could just pop off at any moment. Come on, birds of a feather. Since we're going to use Pinterest quotes, birds of a feather flock together. Right, Brandon?
And showing them through going through tough times and obstacles and hurdles and things like that, that I never give up. I never stop trying. I never stop pushing forward. Like, at the end of the day, like, when I'm talking to you, I'm talking to my kids this way. I'm trying to be a motivator. I'm trying to be inspirational. I'm trying to be everything that I could possibly be to be the best parent for them, but also provide the best opportunity for them. And Lab does that for us. It gives me dreams to wake up every day knowing that, man, where can I make $100,000 a month? Where can I make $50,000 a month? If I just plant my flag. If you plant your flag here, anything's possible, but you got to stay consistent. And I know things are tough, but you know what's so crazy?
You know what's crazy is that you're talking about people planting their flag and staying consistent. And that's not how any of this works. It's really based on how big their team is, if they got a special deal from Melissa Collins. Yeah. They were given volume like she's done allegedly in the past. Again, Megan Dessart. So you're asking people to continue ordering their products every single month, continue advertising for the company, many of them, majority of them for free. And I would love to be able to get really specific with these statistics, but that would require having an income disclosure statement from Lab, and they don't have one. And again, I think that's done on purpose.
And I'm not going to say her name, but her name's on the leaderboard. But she simply just got started, and she had a death in her family yesterday. On day one, launched her business, and then somebody in her family passed away.
Oh, okay. All right. So now you're going to shame people because they're not working hard enough. And when life gets too hard, listen, this person launched her business, which it's not a business. We know that. Plenty of examples of that. This person launched their business and had somebody die, and they still showed up and they still rank advance. What's your excuse? Brandon, you're disgusting. What you are doing here is absolutely disgusting.
A close relative. And there was something that was said from Melissa Collins to this individual that said, hey, I need you to go get your 2 customers. This was before the
Oh, okay. So this person had a family member pass away, and Melissa Collins got in there and manipulated and was like, hey, you still need to show up. Cool. Also, that's sarcasm. The cool part.
Yeah, okay. Melissa probably wouldn't have said this probably after she found out she had. And she's like, hey, and she mentioned, hey, I just had I think it was her grandmother passed away. And, but I'll go get my 2 customers. Life hits you with tragic. But sometimes, you know what? Like, and I don't want this to come out the wrong way, but bills never go away. Food costs never go away. Yes, mourn. Yes, take care of family, but also remember, keep your schedule set and make sure you stay productive every single day. See, our business is predictable at the end of the day. Why? Because I have daily goals.
I mean, yeah, your business is predictable because the majority of people are going to lose money or not make any at all. We see it time and time again, over and over again. Wash, rinse, and repeat from all of these MLM companies, and every single one of them, what do they all say? Oh, we do things different over here. It's different over here. No, it's not. It's the same thing. You're just using different words to say the same things.
Even if it's 15 minutes a day, or even if it's 5 minutes a day, or 30 minutes a day, it doesn't matter. It doesn't have to be so crazy. But the fact is, you got to keep yourself accountable, because if you have daily goals set in place, your business is predictable. You're moving forward, not backwards. You got to be progressing every single day. See, like, that's the thing. Your business, like, oh, my business is not going because you're not going. My team is not growing because you're not helping your team grow. My team is not recruiting because you're not recruiting. My team is not getting customers because you're not getting customers. See, your team is a direct reflection of yourself. The speed of the team moves as fast as the team of the leader. Whoever the leader is, that's how it sets the pace. You're the tone setter. You're the trailblazer. You're the person that's actually setting the tone. See, when somebody comes into your business, what's even crazier is the fact that literally, if you set the bar high, that's their expectations. If you set the bar low, that's their expectations. They only know what they know. So when they come into the business, they're going to duplicate whatever you do, even if it's good or bad. So that's the key. What are you doing to set the tone? What are you doing to set the bar? See, I think we've been setting the bar too low sometimes. I think we need to start setting the bar high, and it can actually kind of scare us a little bit. Like, man, I don't know if I can do it, but I'm going to go after it. And I'm going to try. I'm going to do everything I can. Even if I have to die trying, I'm going to do it. Guys,
I'm sorry, what? Even if you have to die trying to hit your big goals with a multi-level marketing company, why are you using such a weird and extreme example? This is so weird. Wait until he gets to the part where he drops his voice like he's trying to appear softer and kinder.
I'm telling you right now, what if you set a crazy goal? And if you miss it, that's okay. But what if you hit it? What if you beat the
Notice the tone change. Notice the smile and appearing softer, and not as aggressive.
odds? What if you do something you've never done before and shock the world? That's what it's truly, really about. Like, it's so crazy because, like, I talk to everybody I possibly can. I do. There's people on this call right now that just got started not too long ago, and I walk up to them and I just have friendly conversations. I shake everybody's hand. When I'm in communities, I go to everybody and shake their hand. I go out of my way to start conversations. I be polite. I be professional. I be respectful.
Why are you talking like that? Brandon, why are you talking like that?
Guys, what are you doing? Are you going the extra mile? Are you sending out the extra messages? Are you making the extra post? That's what's key to building this business, guys. Or how are you staying motivated? See, the thing is, I'm staring at my gym right now, and I don't like working out. I'm going to be straight up transparent with you. I don't like working out.
Why am I laughing? Because I just worked out.
But why do I work out? It's not because I'm motivated. It's because I'm disciplined. Because I know that I'll feel like crap if I stop working out. I know that I will not look the way I want to look if I stop working out. See, you can't be motivated in lab.
Brandon, please do not give people advice on how to work out because I absolutely will riot. Please do not give anybody advice on what to do in the gym. You are not qualified.
You've got to be disciplined in lab. And with discipline comes motivation because the results will come. See, if you stay disciplined long enough and you stay consistent long enough, you might just be able to hit your goals. See, what I lack in skills, I just make up numbers and I stay the course. And that's what attracted me to this industry, is the fact that I didn't have to be the most talented person. I didn't have to be the best looking person. I didn't have to be the strongest person. I just got to show up every day. And if I show up every day,
I just got to show up every day, but you can't tell me for 1 second that he doesn't get special deals or that he didn't receive some sort of a special deal. You can't convince me otherwise.
I'll go up. And that's how I decided. I was like, wow, I can truly thrive in this environment. I can truly win if I just do the do. But what's easy to do is also easy not to do. So show
What? It's easy to do, but it's also easy not to do. What in the double speak is happening here?
up. Stay consistent. You got this. Plant your flag, water your garden, and I promise you, it's like the Chinese bamboo tree. It might
Why so many analogies? I don't understand.
take you a couple years. It might take you a couple months. But what happens in that time frame after watering it over and over and over, and some people would give up after 4.5 years, 5 years, what is this? It grows 90 feet I think like in 6 weeks. It just shoots up. Did it take 6 weeks to grow the tree, or did it take 5 years? It took 5 years.
You don't need to stick around ordering product on your auto ship if you're in a multi-level marketing company, hoping that one day you will hit it big like a bamboo plant. That's statistically, that's not how this works. That's not how any of this works. Brandon here wants you to think that. Brandon wants you to think, listen, just keep showing up, keep advertising, keep posting, keep going live, keep messaging, keep blah, 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 blah. No. At some point, you're going to realize, what the heck am I doing? What am I working towards? I'm doing all this work all the time, and I'm not even getting paid. And remember those side gig things that he was talking about? Uber Eats and Instacart and all of that stuff. You actually get paid for those jobs as you're doing them. Whereas in multi-level marketing, if you really looked at the time that you are spending working, whether that's on social media or doing in-person events or calling, texting, setting up one-on-ones, whatever, if you look at the amount of time that you are spending advertising the multi-level marketing company and the amount of money that you are making or not making, it's not going to be worth it. It doesn't make any sense. So many people in multi-level marketing are working for free because they don't have any customers where they're earning commission off of selling product, and they're not recruiting people, but they get on these calls and they listen to people like this that more than likely have some sort of a special deal, in my opinion, not stating that as a fact, and are bringing people from previous companies and watching them shoot up the ranks going, oh my God, he just joined. If he can do it, I can do it. No, because not everybody gets these special deals. How do I know? Refer to Justin Prince's lawsuit paperwork that was sent to me. Shout out to that person. You're the real MVP. This is wild to me. And then he's going to spew these Pinterest quotes and use double speak, all the cult-like ways of speaking to try and control people's behavior, their thought process. It is out of the cult textbook. It's cult 101, in my opinion. And unfortunately, there's people that got on this Zoom or whatever and listened to him and was like, oh my God, I needed to hear that, and went right back to work making nothing. Please don't listen to people like this. Don't listen to Brandon Stevens. Don't listen to Megan Dessart. Don't listen to Melissa Collins. Don't listen to these people, because many of them have deals that they don't tell anybody else they have.
So I'm telling you right now, I always tell people that treat this like a university will be making 5 figures a month.
Treat it like a university where you actually get a degree, and many people use that degree for a career field where they're earning a salary, where they're earning a consistent paycheck for their work. You've got to be kidding me. What in the Trump university is happening here?
You got to treat this like a university. Stay consistent. Be here. People go to school for 4 years and not even guaranteed a job.
Wow, people can stay in multi-level marketing and can never make a penny. Wow.
I think 80% of them go get a job with their degrees not even in. 80% of them moving back in with their parents, or 80% of them can't pay the student loans off into the.
And tell us how many people, what percentage of people lose money or don't make any? Oh, over 99%, Brandon. How many of those people are in debt up to their eyeballs because they're biting off on that carrot of hope that you're dangling? How many people actually make it in multi-level marketing? A very, very small percentage. Very, very small. This is so deceptive. This is so disgusting. He knows exactly what he's doing, and I'm glad that I'm covering it. I'm glad we're talking about it.
Age of 54. So where I'm going with this is, what if it takes you 10 years to make $10,000 a month? Would it be worth it? Absolutely.
How much did they spend the past 10 years going to events, buying the product? Do they have customer accounts that are ghost accounts? How much did they spend over the last 10 years to make $10,000 in 1 month? How many people are making $10,000 a month? Oh, we don't know, because there's no income disclosure statement from Lab. So he can say whatever he wants and none of it can be backed up. None of it.
It would be. So stop rushing the process. Fall in love with the process, because the man that loves the walk gets a lot farther than the man that loves the destination.
You know who gets further faster? People with special deals. Brandon.
Fall in love with the process. You're going to have some obstacles. You're going to have some hurdles. Enjoy that. It's part of the process of building you who you are and creating you who you are. Everything that's happened in my past has molded me to who I am today. I'm thankful, even for the hardships, even for the tough times, even for the nights that I was crying when I was a single dad. Like, when I think about that
is so emotionally manipulative, what he's doing.
Just eats me, boy. And a 3.
Why are you crying? Why are you crying on a company call? Only in multi-level marketing do we see this kind of emotional manipulation happen, where they're talking about something, a difficult time in their life, and they're like, listen, This is how far I've come. I was a single parent, barely making ends meet, crying at night, not understanding, how I can even make Christmas happen or birthdays happen or food on the table or, keeping a roof above our head. And here I am now. This is disgusting. And what he's doing here is representing a very small percentage of people in multi-level marketing that would never achieve this if it weren't for him having a team. Let's talk about that for a second. These people that have left these MLM companies that have gone to some sort of an affiliate model that used to talk about how the products are so incredible and they're posting these emotionally manipulative videos. What's interesting to me is if it were about the product and you weren't making the majority of your income off of having a team, why would you be switching companies? If the product were so great and you removed the unethical portion of making money off of having a team and recruiting people, and you could just make money on selling the product, why are they posting these emotional responses to it? The majority of money that these people make is off of recruiting and having a team. And that's why Brandon is using this. And that's why Brandon is so emotional, is because he's taking a very difficult time in his life, which I am not negating by any means. And he's using that to try and emotionally manipulate his audience to people that are going through a hard time right now. And it's basically this emotional, if I can do it, you can do it. It's disgusting.
Year-old daughter, both in diapers, and I was like crying myself to sleep as I was putting them to bed. I'm just thinking in my head, like, this is why I do this. This is why I need to win. There's people relying on you. There's people that's relying on you to be great. Stop worrying about the haters and the naysayers and everything. Worry about the people that are cheering you on, the people that have your back.
See, here's the thing. That's a very us versus them take on haters and naysayers. You should listen to people that aren't trying to make money off of you. You should also look at the intentions behind it. What's the underlying motive here? Well, he wants people to stick around because then he makes money off of them. They got to keep that 70 CV going every single month on their auto ship, right? He said that earlier in this call. So really pay attention to the motive. If you have somebody in your life and you're a part of a multi-level marketing company, whether it's Lab or any other company, and you have somebody that's like, hey, I'm really concerned and I this seems really weird and your language is changing and now you're wearing all of the company merch and I don't understand what's going on, but I'm very concerned. Pay attention to that person's motive. Are they trying to keep you in a pyramid scheme, a product-based pyramid scheme? Or are they genuinely concerned because they love and respect you? It's very easy for these people in these multi-level marketing companies to say, oh, they're just a hater. They don't get it. They haven't caught the vision. They're a naysayer. No, they're a realist. They have access and are willing to see the statistics and the information around multi-level marketing. They're not trying to recruit you. So really pay attention to that motive. If you are somebody that is watching this because you're in an MLM or while you're in an MLM, I should say, and you're having feelings, ask yourself, what is my motive for talking about this? Am I trying to recruit you into a pyramid scheme? No, I'm not. But Brandon here is. He wants you to stay in the scheme because then he makes money off of you. Pay attention to the motive.
That's the people. All right, I think I'm back.
I don't know what happened there.
Sorry, my Wi-Fi. But you got to do it for the people that have your back. The people that are there for you. See, like when my son was 4 months old, when my daughter was 3 years old, and they're crying, and I'm crying at night, and I'm trying to figure out what I'm going to do. How am I going to make this thing happen? I could have felt sorry for myself. I could have dropped off. I could have gave up, but I didn't give up. I kept staying the course. And I know some of us are going through some hardships. I know some of us might be going through some tough times, but tough times don't last. You got to keep flipping the page. See, the thing is, I already know how the end of my chapter looks. I know how the end of the story, my story looks. And the thing is, as I'm going through hell, I'm going through tough times, I know that I'm not going to stay because I'm just going to keep flipping the page. Because the chapter will change because I've had good chapters and I've had bad chapters. But I've always realized I've always got through the tough times because I always just stay positive. And I stay focused. You got to stay focused because I know some of you are going through some tough times as I did. As a single dad, full custody motors, 2 kids, crying myself to sleep. And I said, they don't deserve this and I don't deserve this. And I'm destined to be great. I'm destined to be something that I never thought I could be. I had people tell me that I shouldn't be doing network marketing. I told some people I shouldn't be an entrepreneur. I should go get a steady job. I should go get to 9 to 5. I'm not a good employee. I'm a good
No, but you're a good scammer, in my opinion, because that's what you're doing here.
hope dealer. I'm a good helping people. I'm a good server. Like, leading to many leads to greatness. The more you give, the more you get. That's what it's truly, really about. Like, what is your purpose here with Lab? Is to help people with health, to help people with their finances, to be a better community, to make this world a better place. Like, every day I'm trying to figure out a way to make this world a better place, to get people into a positive environment, to give them hope so they can actually believe that they can be great. Because that's what it's truly, really about, is starting to believe it first.
It's the virtue signaling for me. It's listen, by recruiting people into a multi-level marketing scheme through income claims, health claims, lifestyle claims, I am making the world a better place. Are you kidding me? Brandon, this is absolutely embarrassing.
And if you don't believe it, like, oh, I got to see the results first before I can believe it. No, the bare effect. You gotta believe. Then you gotta go take action, and then you get the results. It doesn't work reverse. You can't like, oh, I'll get the results and then I'll take action and then I'll believe. No, it doesn't work that way. You got to believe in yourself, because the 6 inches between your ears is the person that's talking you out of this. You're the ones doubting yourself. I'm not a salesperson. I can't.
Didn't you just say not to listen to the naysayers and the haters? But now you're like, the person that you're listening to is the 6 inches in between your ears. Which is it? Because this seems like a bunch of mumbo jumbo hype.
Talk to people. I can't share my link. I can't get people in my interest form. I can't, blah, 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 blah. You're right.
Why do people need an interest form? Oh, I'll tell you why. I'm glad you guys asked. That is a way to disguise that it's a multi-level marketing company. If you see, for example, some of the Mona girls, I call it Mona, you guys, if you know, you know, they'll use like a hair quiz or skincare quiz, or a lot of them will use, instead of just providing the link to the website for people to do research on their own, they'll have some sort of a Google Drive document or something like that, or a website that collects information rather than, just telling you what it is. An interest form. Listen, when people are interested in a product, they go to a website and they buy the product and they go about their day. But only in MLM do you have to disguise it. Whether we're talking about what you refer to it as, social selling, network marketing, it's multi-level marketing. They want to get away from being associated with that. And an interest form is another example of that.
Right, you can't, because you've already made yourself believe you can't. See, the thing is, there's times I'll have conversations and I'm like, man, I feel like I screwed that up. Well, you know what? You're going to screw up a bunch of other conversations, but you learn from that. And the more you do it, the better you get. There's 8 billion plus people in this world. You're going to screw up. We're human. We're not perfect. But the great thing about it is, half the time, even when I screw up, I still sign them up, because how passionate.
Oh, half the time when I screw up, I still sign them up. Brandon, come on. That's so gross. Half the time? Okay. Is that an estimate, or, does that just sound good?
I am, how excited I am. See, people don't remember what you say or what you do. They always remember how you made them feel. Stop reaching for the hand and start reaching for the heart. Show people that you're truly in it for them, not for the paycheck. That's the ones that fail in this industry, because it's all about money, 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 and they think they're just another sell. They just think they're another convinced person that they bought from you. Let's put a plan together. Yes, we enroll them, but let's enroll them the correct way and take them through the channels, not just sign them up and forget about them. That's what happens in this industry. Let's be better than that. Let's show.
Oh, God. I just had to pause for a minute to get myself together, because he's trying so hard to make it seem like it's not multi-level marketing that he's doing, with all the same tactics, all the same, Brandon.
Show them the blueprints. Let's show them a better way. And that's what it's truly, really about, guys. So my time is up. I didn't want to go this long, but man, you got to believe in yourself, because I believe in you, or the person that got you in here believed in you, or they wouldn't even have shared it with you. Go be great. Go be awesome. Go be a trailblazer.
And don't join an MLM company. And on that note, I'm going to stop whatever he's going to close this out with, because that was enough for me. And I'm sure it was enough for you. Oh man, the changing of the tone, the softness in his voice, and the ability to change that quickly, the crying, thinking about a really difficult time, that he was not even in Life Activated Brands at the time. Was he even in Q Sciences, or was he in other companies? All of this is so manipulative. It's absolutely what we see on posts, on lives, on Zoom trainings like this for the companies. But you know, Brandon, things are so different at Life Activated Brands, right? You guys are doing things so different. Yeah, okay. That was Brandon Stevens from Q Sciences and now Life Activated Brands. Disgusting. Guys, don't join an MLM. Do not join an MLM. And by the way, if you are somebody that has someone in your inbox that is not taking no for an answer, on my TikTok, I created a video. By the time this video goes out, probably about a week ago. If you're having a hard time telling them no, you can simply copy the link and send the video of me telling them no for you. Someone suggested that. I thought it was a great idea. And so you can grab that from my TikTok, Beast Mode LV. Thanks for being here. Thanks for all your comments. I appreciate y'all so much. And if you have not already liked and subscribed, if you would, that would be amazing. It helps me get the word out so people don't join schemes and scams. Okay. All right. I'll see you on the next video. Bye, everybody.